Hello again, and welcome to another Build the Back to the Future DeLorean. This is issue number 82. We're going to be adding some more parts to the engine cover. There's a lot of glare on that, but you'll see them once the bag's open. We're going to be adding those parts to this side of the engine cover, so near that grill that we put on. I don't think much is going to happen on the side with the silver bits yet. So, I apologize in advance. The entire world seems to be doing construction outside. There's a train whistle going, and I don't have a lot of control over the background noise. So, hopefully it's not too bad. Let's get this open and started. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to attach 3 of these little silver guys and 3 of these red guys that are going to have wires on them. So the silver ones are attached with 8-piece screws. We'll do those first. And these go, since they're not symmetrical, with this notch facing sort of down and outside. They do have, for locating, a pin in addition to the screw hole, and that will keep them in whichever orientation they need to be in. So they're going to go on like that. So we'll go ahead and start putting those screws in. So with the 3 silver pieces, that's how we end up. Like I say, next we're going to do the red ones. They're very similar. They have a pin on the bottom, and that will locate them. They go to the inside of the silver ones, but they're secured with BP screws. Okay, so we have our 3 red cylinders, our 3 silver cylinders, and our grill assembly from last time. This is where we get into some fiddly pieces. We have red and yellow, red and blue, and I think it's yellow and black wires in a couple of different lengths. We also have another one of these elasticy pieces. So the red and black are all the same length, or that might be not red and black, yellow and black, possibly yellow and blue. The red and black are all roughly the same length. Oh, that's interesting. They're supposed to be different lengths. They're supposed to be short and long ones, but these red and yellow ones are all basically the same length. So I guess it was just easier to do that instead of doing short and long. The book says that you've got 2 short and a long one for each pair, some of the pairs, I don't know. This I think is production run 2. There have been a few little changes as they've gone through. So these are secured like this. There's going to actually be a nice silver screw on top to do the connection. The red and yellow go on the inside, on the center, and then eventually they're all going to route through here. The next one in are the red and black, and then I think the black and yellow are on the outside, which is the inside of the car, but the outside of the cylinder. So what they tell you to do is to get your little screws out, MP screws, which are silver, and go down the set 1 cylinder at a time. I don't know if they really show which way they want the lug. I don't know that it really matters. These are very small screws. I might actually have to go down another size on the screwdriver. Nope. No, they're okay. So as they go on, they're going to look like that. I'm choosing, there's not real clear direction, to do the clean side up. It does seem like they want you to route them all this way, so the connectors go that way, and we're going to bend the wires backwards to go through that notch. So like you say, red and yellow go on the first post on each cylinder. And they say to do the short ones first. I don't know if I just dropped a screw or not. These are so tiny. They say to do the short ones first, but all of my cable lengths appear to be the same. So hopefully that is okay. So with the 3 attached, they kind of tell you to bend them down at the cylinder and back. And again, once this is all done, they're actually going to tell me to flip them around the other way, so it's interesting that they tell you to bend them down this way. What I think I'm going to do is I'm going to put pins across, just like I was doing, to try to hold them while I flip the direction. Might need to grab another toothpick. So, that's the red and yellow installed. Next is the red and black. Again, they tell you short and long, but I only have the one length. It does look like they gave me some extra screws, so even if I do lose one of these tiny screws, it shouldn't be a major problem. There's more than the 9 that you would expect. Okay, so that's 2 sets of wires. We got the yellow and the black. Got a 3rd set to do, same process. Okay, so this is where this gets a little strange, because they said bend them all down this way, and that's the full set of wires there. But then they immediately go and say, nope, bend it the other way. So there doesn't appear to be any particular rhyme or reason to it. So I don't know. It is what it is. It's fine. So then they fold down on the back. So you end up with this. I think that actually looks pretty good. That kind of braid across the top. And there's going to be one of these cable clamps to hold it all together. So this is going to be held together with the 1 metal screw for this week. I'm going to go back to the larger screwdriver. This is an AM screw. I've said it before, and no doubt I will say it again before this build is over, but I hate these little cable clips. So unfortunately, when I was trying to put that together initially, I had the pin in the wrong side, and I was trying to put the screw in the wrong side as a result of that, and they are not the same diameter, and the screw would not actually bite into the metal. And then I had trouble taking it back apart because, of course, the pin was jammed into the smaller hole that the screw was meant to go into. But it is now attached on the back, and it does still look good on the top. I like that. I think that actually is a really good look. So, the only thing left to do is to take the elastic bit, which is just a press-on piece, and yeah, press it on. It kind of leans in their picture. And it ends up looking like that. So that's just based on the picture in the book. I don't know how perfect that is, but it looks pretty close to what they showed in the book. Anyway, that is it for, what is this, Kit 82? Yep, issue 82 of the Back to the Future DeLorean. We have, you know, about half of this cover installed. There's some more pieces that are going to go over this side. The hinges for the actual flip-up part are going to go here, I'm sure. Don't know what's going here. This all bolts onto, I assume, onto the car body rather than onto the chassis and engine. I assume this will go on with the steel. So, if you like what you see and you want to see how this goes together, click on that cat to subscribe. You can check out those playlists for any episodes you might have missed. We do these DeLorean builds on Saturdays. We do Ghostbusters builds on Wednesdays. Have a good one, guys.